Morning, fucknuts. Oh, it's evening. Take your place there, All right. My name's Dave Wembley, this is my wife Lottie.
What?
And we are here to help you with your lives in any way that we can. It's part of a goodwill project that we're trying to just, make the world a better place. Isn't that right, Lottie? We're making the world a better place.
It's part of Dave's community service.
I have to make the world a better place because of my community service.
Basically, we've had to have some marriage counselling.
It's gone well.
So we thought we'd pass on and share in the wisdom and wonder of our love.
Exactly. That's exactly what we're doing. So we've got any married couples in tonight? Fucking hell.
Romance is dead. Romance is dead, Dave.
1 in 3 people get divorced. Not in Gloucester. Everyone gets divorced. Fucking hell. Anyone been married?
Yeah, anyone been married?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And you
Brilliant.
stop. Why'd you stop, my love? At the back. I can't see. Hang on. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you're looking at the man behind you. Was you married to him? No. Do you know him?
Only just met him today.
Get in there, love. Get in there.
Fucking hell. We've done the groundwork for you there. We've given you an interesting thing to talk about. What?
Dave, blocking me.
Sorry. We gave you an interesting thing to talk about. He's standing behind you looking a bit like a rapist. Use that as an opening. Say to it, because you've got to make chatter with the ladies, don't you? You've got to make chatter.
You got to make a chatter. You got to chat them up, love. Chat them up.
I said to Lottie, nice tits. That was my chat. Wasn't a lot more to it, but I didn't need a lot more. That was all I had.
Don't tell lies, gentlemen. I have got very nice tits.
She has. I know, because I have seen them.
Apparently, a long time ago.
So, anyone single? Fucked you over, didn't I? You're like, we're not married. So you all single then?
Yeah.
Do you think you can start speaking in unison? Because I get startled when you all go one after the other. It's like you're teaming up in some sort of fucking weird way. Yeah. It's like choral chanting and I don't like it. So, who's single? Who wants a girlfriend? Or he is. Date that guy behind you, mate. He's pointing at you. That's coming on to you. He was pointing at your head.
Don't limit your options, males. Don't limit your options.
Yeah, I happen to be bisexual, which is basically fucking greedy. I'll just take anything. I don't mind. And Lottie, you are a lesbian.
Well, yeah. I mean, technically I am a lesbian. I'm just not having a lot of sex lately.
So we got married, which worked out really well for us. So here's some tips around what you want to do if you find yourself looking for a lady or looking for a gentleman or looking for an eel. I've put that in because I know there's somebody in there with a specialist interest. If you're looking for a lady, then you need to say big words like bananas.
Beautiful.
Beautiful. You're beautiful.
No, I meant bananas was beautiful. I was being supportive, Dave. I was being supportive. We've spoken about this.
She was being... Excuse us, we just got to go for a therapeutic thing. I know that you was being supportive.
Yeah, but you're always doing this, always undermining everything that I say, and you're trying to push the nice people and all looking at us.
Okay, and I love you.
I love you.
Good. Moving on. Bananas are beautiful. Use that as your opening line, and then people might want to talk about other fruits. It's about opening conversation. I will show you. You pick a subject that we'd like to talk... Actually, no, fuck it. Let's go and ask somebody else.
All right, okay. Don't get tangled, Dave. Don't get tangled. You got it?
Oh, I love the crankies.
Awesome.
Who loves the crankies? Who said that? You love the crankies?
Yeah.
You perverted fucker.
And he's a vicar.
You're a vicar what loves the crankies?
Well, yeah.
Lottie, we're not coming back to Gloucester again.
This place is no.
What is it about old women dressing as schoolboys that you like?
Sorry?
What is it about old women dressing like schoolboys that you like?
It makes it legal. Yeah.
Fan-dabby-dozy.
So basically, if you're 40 years over the age of consent, but you dress like a prepubescent boy, that's fine. Fucking hell.
That's where we've been going wrong, Dave.
Well, yeah, exactly. We got a kid. She's 14 now, bless her. Little Talithia.
Love little Talithia. She was great. Gorgeous kid. Bridesmaid at the wedding.
She was lush. She's doing a, what are they called? Classmates. She's doing her classmates at the moment. She's working her way through them, one at a time. She's a very popular lady, very popular.
But it's great. Couldn't have wished for a better for Talithia, because you know she's not great on the brains department, but she was born with a fabulous pair.
Yeah, she's got she wasn't born with them, was she?
Well, I mean it was kind of a genetic issue, but you know, I thought if we talked about it, it would make it easier.
Yeah, we're not going into what Grandad done, no, are we? We're not going into that. That's all in the past.
Right. Okay.
Poor Talithia. Poor Talithia. So, anyone else got any bizarre sexual fetishes apart from the crankies?
Or eels.
Or eels? You're all being...
See, you're not willing to share. This is the problem. This is why relationships, they fall apart. This is why you people are divorced and single and not quite sure whether you're either.
Right, have you had sex in the last 3 days?
No.
Have you had sex in the last 3 days?
No.
Lottie, these people have not had sex in the last 3 days.
Well, neither have we.
Oh, sorry,
That's true.
sorry.
But we've elected not to have sex.
We've elected.
Have you thought about being a rapist?
No.
Have you thought about being a rapist?
Okay.
Don't turn your back to him, Pookie Bear. He's weird.
Nothing wrong with being a rapist or thinking about being a rapist.
As long as they're consenting, it's fine.
Yeah. Exactly. You just got to yell surprise, mate. That's it. Possibly give them a pamphlet. Just be like, here's a pamphlet about what I'm going to do. I'll talk you through the process. Stop struggling, love. Maybe do a PowerPoint if you're up against the wall. Sometimes that can help.
Here's a little trick, by the way. If you have surprised a lady and you thought she was into it and she wasn't, try and pay her afterwards. She'll think it was an enormous misunderstanding. She'll be so embarrassed she won't say a fucking thing.
That's exactly right. And that's what happened the first time I wanted to pay. I felt bad because she was charging, and then you said you could have it for free, and it was nice. We was 13, weren't we?
It was nice. Well,
We was at school.
you were all hairy and stuff.
Yeah, just hair. I got a little bit bum fluff.
Yeah, he borrowed it off his dad.
Yeah, I stapled it to my face. It was nice. So we got a potential rapist, a man who likes eels, and someone who likes crankies. Anyone here have normal sex? And by normal sex, I mean nice sex, you know, consensual adult sex, where people are consenting and saying this is a very pleasant experience. Usually afterwards, sometimes before.
Well, it's no wonder the population of Gloucester is dying off quick.
No one in this room's having sex. You're having sex.
What, right now?
Fucking hell. 5 people are having sex.
Jeez.
Now that's worrying, because 5 people having sex means we've got a freeway.
Is that all involved, or is one watching? What was that, love? You sounded like you had the answer. But I don't want to talk about that. That sounds a bit gross.
No, it sounds good. You with a green shirt. You was having sex. That's you, yeah, looking at your shirt. Because you don't remember what you put on this morning.
I changed it a couple of minutes ago.
What, are you fucking Batman? Promise. I need to change out of my thoroughly ordinary clothes and get into some more ordinary clothes. Why did you do that?
Because I had work clothes on.
Oh, where'd you work?
Mechanic.
There's not a lot of pussy action being a mechanic, mate. There's not a lot. They're all blokes.
He's like on his back all day.
Well, that's true. Are there any women where you work?
No. Cleaner.
Cleaner.
Ah, now, rich picking cleaners. You wouldn't think. They look like nice little old ladies, but you get them after work there for it, mate.
Basically, mate, what you've got to do is you've got to wait till their self-esteem is really low.
Yeah.
Like, fucking rock bottom, right? So you can put them down day after day, just say, you haven't done a very good job there. I'm calling her Deirdre, she's probably not called Deirdre. You've not done a very good job here, Deirdre, this is rubbish. I've got some women leaving, I'm sorry, I'm not being offensive at all. I do apologise. I'm married.
Them stains on that tabard, that's not Jif.
That's disgusting.
I'm sorry, Pookie, I'm sorry. I promised the council I'd be more ladylike and stuff.
So you should be. So once you've lowered their self-esteem for a series of put-downs, then you make your move and say, can I take you out for dinner? Or you hit them with a brick in a sock. Depends what you like. Well done, lads. It's a queuing system. That's nice. I can't think of anyone I'm talking to, but it's lovely that you're all 4 here. It's been a nice evening for you. Where have you been, the 4 of you?
Tewkesbury.
Is it still flooded? No. That's a fucking shame, isn't it? Sounds like the only thing that made that place interesting. Well, you are, mate. You are.
We've got a lad, Dave.
Yeah.
I like him can both see.
What do you mean it could be worse? We could be here listening to you. You are here listening to me. Where do you think you are? Are you having some sort of Tewkesbury-based floodwater delusion? You were looking for someone at the bum. What? He's running away. Oh, that reminds me of the last guy I stabbed. Didn't stab him hard, just a warning stab. Just a quick, gentle one.
He had one of those student beards and all, didn't he?
Yeah, silly bit. Silly bastards. So we've got a couple of swingers in, we've got some nice people, we've got a man who likes to fuck eels, a potential rapist, and a man who likes to crankies. I think Gloucester's on help, to be honest. Does anyone want to have sex with me and Lottie this evening? Straight in, you've got Tewkesbury.
Tewkesbury boy.
Tewkesbury boy, that's good. Are you okay? What you did there, love, you was really loud, you went, whoa, and then you retreated and you're still going. Come back and tell us about your sex life. What's your sex life like, my love? It's good?
It's good.
How good?
It was 10 minutes.
It ain't that good, is it, love?
It's 10 minutes good. What, you got 9 minutes of wiping? What's that about? What? 10 minutes? Fucking hell, he's like a stallion. Is that your boyfriend, stroke husband, stroke man in a cap? He's a mate. Where's your boyfriend, stroke husband?
Eels, Jesus Christ.
So you come here with your other half's friend on a date, and he's off fishing for eels. So that's not a date. It's not a date. Do you want to have sex with him? Don't lie to me, love. You do. I can tell. It was last night. He's much more aware of this. It was last night, love. You didn't notice. He roofied you. If you didn't know about it, it's rape. You can probably have a pamphlet. We've got a pamphlet on rape. We'll give you a pamphlet about rape. It's not.
Oh no, Talithia's got them.
Talithia's got them. She wrote them. She told me. They're lush. So you've got a good sex life, but not with the man that you're with. You're not with. I know. You just occasionally hang around in the background, slightly menacing, possibly going to punch her in the back of the head and have your wicked way with her.
She's in training pole dancer, can you use his mind?
Oh. Is that true, love? You're a trainee pole dancer? Do you pole dance? Do you speak? That's good. You don't, but you don't pole dance.
Right?
I'll be honest, love, I'd send you home if you come up to work. You're like, oh, I want a fucking pole. Like, I don't think you'll fix it. It's quite hard. It's not something you can do when you're pissed.
No,
it's not, is it?
it's really quite tricky, especially because you get more dizzy when you're pissed. So when you go upside down, you can get your ankle caught. And
You know the move, babe.
I think it's bloody hard with an electronic tag on. I can fucking tell you.
It's true. Sometimes it goes off. We have to leg it, don't we?
We do. We have to leg it.
Some of the government don't like us to stay out. Don't like us to stay out at all. So, I'm going to say, thank you very much, Gloucester. You are beyond help with your fucking fetishes. But have a good rest of the evening, maybe have some sex, maybe. Actually, if we just bolt the doors, we can have a mass orgy.
But not with these two guys over here in the stripes. They look like they come dressed with the Doppler effect.
The fuck is the Doppler effect?
I've been talking to Celicia.
She's well bright. She's got an A-level in physics already. She's 14. So, we're going to say goodbye. We're going to wish you the very best of luck with your health, your happiness,
Thanks.
your children and your herpes. And if you've got herpes, you might not have. Just looking at you, love. It's quite offensive, I feel bad. Not really, I'm lying. You actually do. I'm not a doctor.
It's fine, a bit of antibiotics, you'll be alright, you'll be alright.
Actually, that reminds me of, we misunderstood, I misunderstood the doctor. I misunderstood it. Have you heard that advert that's all like, if you've got a change in your stool, doesn't matter how you tell your doctor, just tell your doctor. Just tell your doctor, it's really important. It was a real message. So I phoned him at 4 a.m, put a brick through his conservatory and smeared it on his wallpaper. He knows about my shit now. We've been Lottie and Dave Wembley. Have a good sex life.
Love ya.